out the coupe at the lot. Told him for a 12 fuck swat. Busting all the bells out the box. I just hit a lick with the box. Had to put the stick in the box. Pour up the whole damn seal. I'ma get lazy. I got the mojo deals. We been trapping like the 80s. She said the nigga so. Got the cash out. Told him wipe a nigga no. Say slash slash. I won't never sell my soul. And I can back that. And I really wanna know.
Come on, baby. Come on, what's it?
I was at that.
Alright, goddamn, that took for fucking ever right there. Alright, got my shit, got my little aerator, got my little cup right here. Whew. God damn. Whole lot just to get this show going. Oh, it's gonna be extra spicy right here. You already know how it goes. Yo. You already know who it is and who it be. It's Greg G, and this is Greg G Chronicles. Thank you guys for showing up and showing out. Much appreciated. Thank you to the 300 plus subscribers I got. Fuck yeah, let's get a little fucking pasolini for that shit right there. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, let's do this. Got a motherfucking beer bong. Just because, like I said, it was there was only a few left when I was shopping and everything, or not shopping, really I was doing my job. And in doing my job, I go to a bunch of random stores and everything. So I thought, you know what, fuck it, let's get this before it gets out, before it gets sold out. You know what I mean? So that being said, I bought one. That's this one. Professionally made. It was $12.99. This one I want to say was like $14.37, so it was $1 more, but to be honest, it's bigger. If I would have made the length of tubing a little bit shorter, because it's way longer. This is like the wimpy, hefty type shit. The funnel is different. This isn't like a for real car funnel and shit. And then the spigot's totally different, dude. You know what I mean? But one is for like, I don't know, regular beer, I guess, and seltzers. Or maybe we can do races. This one I've been pouring wine through. Yeah, just to be doing it. But it was pretty fun while I was there, you know. I went to a local hardware shop. And yeah, made it. And everyone was all jazzed. They were like, what the fuck? You're making this and shit like that. So, let's see. I don't know how good I'm going to be, to be honest. I think it takes like real fucking... Oh, thank God the stopper's on. I would have just spilled wine all over my fucking thing. Oh. But check it out, dude. You know what I mean? It's a trip. Here, let me get my black shirt out of it. So, yeah, I mean, it's pretty fun, though. It's a fun party trick, fun things. I might take it to work one day for when we do a little party. Just have motherfuckers do some fucking wine chugs and beer bongs, you know what I mean? But thank you to everybody who's still tuning in and tuning out. Before I get into it, let's do it. Dumb soy! Awesome. Woo! Yeah. Not to mention, I already had my walking rosé earlier. Yo. You know your boy Greg G had to have a walking rosé in the morning. I mean, not in the morning. It was afternoon. So, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna just be drinking no damn wine at fucking 10 in the morning. It was 11:53 when I bought the shit. It was around 12 when I had to pour the shit. Or when I picked it up. So, you know, by the time I exited the store, it was drinking time. Cracked it open. I had the family. Just because the truck is down and out. Have to use fucking credit. Don't fuck up your credit. Credit's hella important when you're young. I fucked up my shit. Thank God I got family who can vouch for me. Just you can have the money but not the credit. But you have the credit and not the money. It's a trip. So, you know, it is what it is. So thank you to my family who hooked me up with that shit. My sister-in-law, good looking out. I really appreciate that shit. There's family that's hitting me up for cash. Don't hit me up for cash. That's all I'm going to say. Don't hit me up for no money. I'm not going to give no money. Shaq don't do that. Greg G don't do that. The great Shaq the G Shaq, the G, whatever the fuck. I ain't going to do that shit. You know what I mean? I got a family to raise. I got 2 kids, a wife, and a household to maintain. So nah, don't ask me for no money. You know what I mean? There's a very certain few, but don't nah, hell nah, get nah, don't even. It's just no, motherfuckers. Goddamn. But yeah, looking into the future though, I've been trying to do investing lately. You know, because everyone talks about I'll make money when I sleep. I want to make money when I sleep, but other than being a fucking rapper, have you ever looked it up? Do you know how much it takes to do that? Do you know what kind of things you have to invest in for that? Because when I was younger. Let's say when the fuck did I graduate high school? When was I in college? 2014, because I graduated in 13 or whatever. So around the time a little bit after that, I was taking business classes and shit, and I was investing, looking at stock markets, waiting for ExxonMobil to burst up, go up hella. I wish I would have stayed with it because now they fucking went up hella, like by $100 on the stock when the last time I was looking at it. So if I would have just kept chipping away and chipping away, I'd be in good hands. You know what I mean? But think about it, you guys. Invest when you invest in stocks. Don't take my advice for sure. For sure, go out and find it from other smarter people than I. Because again, I'm not a fucking accountant, a financial advisor, a CAP or whatever, a PAC, whatever the hell it's called. But I'm just letting you know what it is, so you can maybe take the initial steps later. But yeah, if you want to make money while you sleep, you invest in the stock market and know what's up, know what's trending, know what's gonna be. Find it on the low point before it hits its highs. Sell, do whatever you need to do. And honestly, I kind of treat it like a savings account in a way. Depending on what stocks, I'll throw some in there because it's a steady stock. You know what I mean? Make sure you got good steady stocks, and then if it's paying back dividends, then that means you're making money while you sleep. You know, and holy shit. But yeah, right now I'm doing that. I'm trying to invest in companies, and it's gonna take time. But again, though, compound interest. If you invest in a company that gives you dividends, so let's say you have $100, the thing is 5%. So if you technically you'll get like 5 cents, right? But that 5 cents will grow every month. 10 cents, 20, 30, you know what I mean? Then it's going to just keep growing, going, and you reinvest it back into the company, and then your compound interest starts to catch up. And then you're also throwing in money yourself. So then later in 10 years, now you're like 39, and you're like, whoa, what the fuck? I have all this stocks. And then now you can have maybe $500 every month coming your way. You know what I mean? And then you can either choose to reinvest in the company now because it's a big chunk. 500 is a big fucking chunk. Or you can just keep that, and now you can work. Maybe it'll allow you to work part time because you got that extra $500. You know what I mean? Maybe you're just still working, not a hard job, but now you got $500 coming your way. So the things I was listening, you have to buy 100 stocks. They go by the 100 stock value. So, fuck, dude, and that's crazy. So if your stock is like $40, you're gonna have to invest $4,000 to get that stock. But it sounds insane. But let's do some math. I'm going to do some quick, easy math right here. And this is just for weed right now. You know what I mean? So this is what I was doing for weed back in the day. Like, let's see. That's 300 a month, right? 300 a month for my weed expenses. Maybe it'd be more, but for a baseline, we'll go 300 times 12. That's $3,600 right there. Now, let's say I've done that for a couple years. Say I did that for about 3 years. That's $10,800 that I spent in 3 years just for marijuana. It's probably more. So that means, dude, you can buy stocks. You just got to choose what you want. And this is an old term, marginal utilities or whatever. What do you want? Do you want to get the self satisfaction? Self gratification, I guess is what I was gonna say, but it's the self satisfaction of getting high right now, or not fucking around and getting high later, but you're way more comfortable. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's basically what it is. Try to look it up. Look up stocks that pay dividends. Figure out the math. I forgot what it was. It's like the yield versus the stock price and shit like that. But yeah, just so we can all get out the struggle, man. Just so maybe when you get older, you will retire. Sometimes your 401k will do it. Sometimes it won't. Sometimes it'd be nice to maybe you've been investing all your life and when we make it to retirement, you get your social security check, but then you also get your dividends income, By then that's 30 fucking years. When I'm like 59, 60, I'm going to be chilling, smoking fucking blunts, doing what I want, you know what I mean? Because I got that extra money, baby. You're going to see Greg G in Florida, son. Old school chilling, just with them old folks. Fucking all pasty and shit. But me, I'll look good. I'm going to get on my Joe Rogan regimen and shit. Be taking my fucking alpha brain, my omega 3s. But yeah, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, just look for your future. Look towards the future. Don't forget, we will get old. Money will stop, and eventually we won't be able to work. So think about it, you guys. This is just advice from me. Hopefully you take it. Hopefully you made it long enough through this shit. But yeah, watch Garcia versus Haney the other week. That shit was cool. Honestly, I was going for Haney. I didn't think Garcia had it. Whether or not he was going crazy or not, I still didn't think he was good, honestly. But Haney wasn't good enough, I guess. Haney couldn't handle the power. That's what I was worried about. Because I knew Garcia hit harder. But I thought Haney would be slick enough to be able to evade. And he was winning in points for a minute until those knockdowns happened. And then there was a point taken away from Garcia. Okay, whatever. But I was happy as fuck when that happened. I was like, yeah, Garcia, you fucking bitch. Shouldn't have been doing this. Shouldn't have been fucking around. But that being said, though, I did not expect Garcia to win. I thought Haney was going to be good enough, slick enough, doing black type of boxing versus Mexican type of boxing because it's two different styles. Even the homie Ryan Garcia was training with black folks so he can learn some of that slick shit, you know what I mean? The shoulder roll and stuff. But it is what it is. The power of the Mexican fighter overcame the swiftness and the skill of the black fighter because Haney had the power. I just certainly knew it. But I thought he had enough pop, enough speed to just keep it going and win. But sooner or later in those later rounds, dude, those blows hit. And Garcia has his left hook. That's what I liked about Gervonta Tank Davis is like all you got is one fucking hook. That's it. He also did a rehydration clause that stipulated things, and that's fine. You know what I mean? Make it fair. But Gervonta's footwork is better. He is the king at his weight division and everything like that. Uh, it was just shocking to see that Haney just got obliterated. And again, he was evading the left hook. He was dodging it. He got caught later on because all of a sudden Garcia started throwing that right hook and started catching him on the other side. And once he started catching him with that right hook, it left him able to throw his fucking left hook. Let's see, it's this way because I'm southpaw. Whang! Bang! 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 He's hella fast at that shit. You know what I mean? So it was good strategy by Garcia, I guess, to make everybody think he was crazy. Yeah, I mean, still, did he bet on himself because he was a crazy odds to lose. He was the underdog for sure, and he won 12 million. Technically, he netted like 10 million because he lost like 2.5 million or 2 million ish for being overweight for the fight. Which that's cool. You got your money, but I mean, come on, bro. You got to be a professional. He was like, oh, he was bragging about drinking all day and stuff. I mean, that's cool. I ain't tripping off that. I mean, is there days where I want to drink all day? And I do sometimes. I'll drink every night if I want to, if I so choose to do it. But some I don't. You know what I mean? It's not a thing. I can do it. I cannot. It's whatever. I don't have to make an excuse for it either. I want to drink. Fuck it. The thing is that you're a multi-million-dollar prize fighter. I don't think that's a good idea. You know what I mean? I don't know. It just makes you look unprofessional still. I mean, hey, congrats that he won. I mean, that fool ain't my fucking champ. I don't. I went for him once, but I haven't really gone for that fool. I don't know why. I don't know. But yeah, congrats to him. Congrats to fucking King Ryan. That's all I really have to say. It was a great match to be honest. But Haney just didn't have it in him. I would love a rematch, but I don't think there will be a rematch. If it does, Haney's gonna have to hit the fucking weights, get stronger, to have more pain, bring more sting with his punches, man. Because yeah, he needs it. He needs it in order to knock down fucking Ryan. He's not strong enough, I think, or he just needs to just get better with his accuracy. I don't know, But who am I? Like, I'm a pro boxer, right? But here's a King Ryan. Dom soy. I've been doing Bitcoin spending too. I'm spending on Bitcoin, Ethereum. Kind of pulled out of Ethereum. It was going down, but now it's kind of going up. But it's not anything crazy. I am in Bitcoin. Bitcoin's been tanking. Oh, so I lost about $4. You know what I mean? Still $4 that I lost, but if it goes up, I could gain $4. You know what I mean? And then use that to buy another stock to do whatever the fuck. Because with Bitcoin, you can sell in and out anytime because it's a 24-hour market. So that's cool. Ethereum, what I like is it does pay dividends. I don't know if it's 30-day dividends or not, but it's something tiny. You'd have to put in fat fucking cash to see any real dividend returns. But still, though, it's something. They're Bitcoins. There's Nvidia, and Nvidia, that's another one coming up. It's like 800 something a stock. But that probably wouldn't be bad to buy partial shares in it if you got Robinhood. Just because that partial share, that $50 could turn into, I don't know, let's just say something not even that crazy, but 120. What if from 50 to $120? You know what I mean? Then now all of a sudden you're like, fuck, dude, I got a bill to pay. Sell that shit off. You know what I mean? Now you got 120, maybe through fees and shit. Let's say 118. Still though, now you got a bill paid, whatever it may be, or you got gas and food for your family. Because that's what I was doing before I got lucky with my family, hooking it up with the voucher or a cosign for me. I was liquidating all my assets, selling off this, getting that, moving money, transferring. Because I was gonna have to. I was looking at paying a good grand or so, and then expenses on top of that, which are just no having no car expenses. So now you're Ubering shit. You're gonna have to DoorDash shit. We're gonna have to walk places and then Uber back, or now medical things for my wife and the kids. I gotta Uber them there, and then Uber them back. I gotta get myself other shit. That's what I was getting up for. But I got lucky. I mean, I'm still fucking hemorrhaging money right now, but that's fine. You know what I mean? Thank you to my cousin, my cousin Buzzo Surge. He's gonna be hooking me up too with some shit he said. So I was like, that's what's up. Just because, yeah, dude, you need some help sometimes and shit. And it's nice to have it. It's nice to give it when it's deserving. Because some people don't deserve that. But some people do. You know what I mean? So it's just a case-by-case basis of it. And it is what it is. Life sucks. It's tough. But fuck it, eh? The world keeps turning. World keeps turning. Money keeps burning. You know what I mean? So, yeah. In doing so, I had to pay goddamn, it was like $300 fucking dollars. It felt like worth the fucking toll fees. Maybe like two something, honestly. But still, it was like, fuck. But I met this 20-year-old dude. He started being a tow truck driver when he was a sophomore in high school. Saw his first body as a sophomore. And he's like, yeah, dude, it was a fucking lady. And she had like clothes and shit in her car. She had car seats, and he told me that they're lucky that there was no babies in there at the time. But yeah, they found her. She was all swollen and shit. I don't know. Yeah, I can't remember. She was all swollen and shit, but it was fairly recent, and they had to tow it out. He had to hook it up, tow it, pull it out, and wait for the coroners to come and examine the body and shit. He saw a couple. He's just seen a lot of dead bodies and stuff in his young age, and he's like, yeah, that one stuck with me because I could see what she looked like. She was like just there. So I was like, God damn, that's pretty crazy, dude. He's like, yeah. And then there was some fucking dumbass high school driver drinking on prom night, fucking killed himself. I was like, God damn it, what a fucking idiot. So, and I could have been one of those with my drinking and driving ass. I got into an accident on the dangerous road of Bear Creek in Merced, California. Dangerous road. Swervy and curvy, but I'm here. So it is what it is. But that was interesting. I like talking to people and again knowing what their profession and just seeing the professionalism that they have within their job, how they do it, what they're gonna say, how they move, and just their little tricks to the trade. So it's pretty cool. It's always interesting to see another fellow worker and hear about his life a bit and just understand his realm. I'm not gonna fully understand it. Would I like to? Yeah, because it seems pretty neat. But it's just always as impressive when you see someone do their job and they're good at it, or they're just good, they're cool at, they're average at it. But from good to average, it's just something that you don't know because we don't do that shit. So that was pretty dope meeting him. Fool's name was Wyatt. Shout out to Wyatt. Yeah. Oh yeah. I watched All Quiet on not on the Eastern Front, but All Quiet on Set. And damn, dude, it was crazy. It was interesting to hear Drake Bell getting butt fucked. He got stuff shoved up his ass, a wine bottle, anything you could think of. He was saying anything you could think of, man. That's what he did to me. I was like, oh my god, dude, whoo. The dad was like, oh man, I knew he was a fucking pervert. Well, son, good thing he didn't get you, huh? Am I right? Good thing he didn't get you. And then Drake Bell's just like, yeah, good thing he didn't get me, Dad. But he did get me. Goddamn, dude. And yeah, and I felt bad though. The dad started crying. He's like, I haven't been the same ever since, goddamn it. And I feel that. I wouldn't that his only one wish was like, hey, don't leave him alone with that. Don't leave him alone with that. That's what he was saying. Just don't leave him alone with that. And they left him alone with that. And then yeah, he got boofed. He got boofed hard, dude. And that Ferry boy, that old fucking pole smoker, that guy was not a twink. He was not a little fairy, dude. He was a big guy. And apparently he was like butt fucking Drake so bad, and not Drake the rapper, because everyone's getting it confused. And when you say Drake, you think of Drake the rapper, not Drake Bell. But yeah, that fool's fucking the shit out of DB, old Drake Bell, hella hard all the time. And he was pounding him out so bad that he even tried to get a show. He tried to play the dad on Drake and Josh. Funny enough, he even kind of looked like the dad from Drake and Josh a little bit. Just more Hispanic looking and fruity. You know what I mean? He was a fucking big, husky, fruity Hispanic, this guy. Definitely could have fucking overpowered Drake Bell. And, stop it. I'm gonna get you in your butt. And, that was that. But damn, could you imagine, though, if that fool did become the cast member and the dad to Drake and Josh? And then he got to just pound him out on set all the time. Just flap, 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 flap. What's that one song? Let me tell you what that whap, 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 whap. Then hit you with a little bit of whap, whap, whap. Oh my God, dude. But I did feel bad for Drake Bell, because everyone was saying, oh man, not this gay boy. This gay boy is an upstanding man. I would let my kid sleep with him in bed, and I know nothing would happen, and blah, blah, blah. They were saying hella shit, like, just good shit to that guy. But then later on, everyone was like, oh my God, what the fuck did we do? We vouched for a fucking predator dude, you know what I mean? A real Alien versus Predator guy. Like, God damn. And people take it back. People apologized. To hear all of this, it kind of made me think, wow, Dan Schneider wasn't the worst guy. I mean, from everything I heard, okay, Dan Schneider did some real shady shit when it came to, like, feet and suggestive jack off shit, like jizz jokes. And I was a kid watching this shit, but I was like, dude, that's a cum. Like, even I knew that was a cum shot as a kid. I don't know how old I was, but I was like, You know what I mean? That's a little shady right there. That's a fucking jizz. And I don't know how I knew that, but I already knew by what time, how old would I be? Like 11 or 12? I knew shit like that. You know what I mean? By the time I was 13, it was already too late, you know? Um, and, damn, what time did I start? What time, how old was I? I was in like the sixth, seventh grade, so I was like 11 or 12. So I already knew what the fuck all this shit was. You know what I mean? Especially when it came to, was I that old? I don't know. When probably later on for iCarly, but a lot of the jizz, like squirting in the face, even I was like, what the fuck? But and you know what? Those can be even misconstrued sometimes because like obviously it's an old gag. You're opening shit up, ugh, or hitting the boy, hitting the fucking. You got the ketchup bottle, bang bang. You know what I mean? And then, that's a classic bit. It's a classic bit. Sprays all over your face, but yeah, the fact that it was chicks and I was a kid at the time, so they were all hot as fuck when I was a kid. I was like, dude, Jamie Lynn Spears could have got it. Sam Cat could have got it. Ariana Grande could have got it with that stupid ass la la ass bitch face. Victoria Justice could have got it. Who's that one bitch growing up? We saw her 5 o'clock shadow on her pussy. Who is that? Who is that? Vanessa Hudgens, dude. Oh my God, Vanessa Hudgens could have got it bad. Yeah, so that shit was hilarious. Just thinking about that, I was like, God damn, they did do a lot of cum shots in those Disney movies, or in those Nickelodeon shows. But Dan Schneider wasn't that bad. All he was a creep. I'll tell you that, he was a fucking creep. He made the kids do suggestive shit. He made people give him massages and shit. Oh no, Dan Schneider made me give him a massage. Bitch, you didn't have to break. You didn't have to. You could have just said, fuck you, fuck no, I'm going to HR. Hell no. You know what I mean? But this was, talking about this shit like it was the 70s and shit, but this was the early 2000s. Things were different. No, motherfucker. It was the turn of the century, goddammit. No. I would have fucking sued their asses and shit. Like, no, fuck that shit. At the expense of my job. But yeah, but the weird one was he was asking the kids for feet pics for the kids. He was asking, that one was a no-no. I was like, what the fuck? Because the mom was like, nah, hell nah. And who did they hate the most? The black mom. Because the black mom was like, shoot, you ain't doing nothing with my kid. Why you getting so close to my kid like that? Back up, motherfucker. Back up, you creepy ass chubby. Get the fuck out of here. But yeah, get out of here. Get out of here. Ain't nobody sniffing my daughter's panties or her feet. All trying to licking her toes. Ugh, gross. Dan Schneider, you nasty. And so yeah, that was it. He was just a creep, kind of closing in on Jeanette McCurdy. But I didn't hear nothing about him fucking no people. No crazy, like he didn't grab like Josh Peck or Drake Bell by the dick or nothing. He was just a creep. He was just a weird ass motherfucker that liked feet. But to be honest, he wasn't that bad. You know what I mean? He wasn't no rapist, no convicted sex offender and shit like that. So yeah, I gotta make sure I don't say certain words because I know YouTube will be like, you're protecting a certain type of class and blah blah. We're protecting it. Blah, blah. Shut up, fucking YouTube. What is it like? I don't know, but either way, it's a CHO to the mo. We'll just say that. But yeah, I think I can't say that word technically, cause it's by the guidelines. Shut the fuck up. That's stupid. Anyways, though, Dan Schneider wasn't that bad. I guess I'm assuming. All he did was sniff kids' feet when they were asleep. I mean, get over here, Miranda Cosgrove. Stanky, bitch. Go wash your feet. That'd be some sick shit. Just Dan Schneider lining up all the kids. All right, foot inspection time. Gibby, your feet. Go stomp in some grapes real quick, goddammit, and then report back. Report back at 2:30. Oh, poor Gibby. Gibby with his little sloppy ass titties. Gibby probably had the best tits on set. Because he was like, why would they make a kid just take off his shirt? And it's like, dude, you're fat. Ain't nothing funnier than a fat boy taking off his shirt on TV, baby. You're a boy, but you got tits, and we can't blur it out. We don't have to blur it out because it's not that sexual, you know what I mean? So get your little fat boy titty fuck out there. It just dance. See, now if it came out, Gibby in the dark room.
Yeah, I know Dan Schneider. Yeah, he used to titty fuck me every Tuesday. Every Tuesday before every 8 o'clock show. Yeah, it was real bad. He would come on my chin. I would get concussions from the force. The lights turned on. Oh, what?
Oh shit, Gibby, is that you? God damn it. And then the crazy thing is, again, Diddy was gonna get hired by Nickelodeon. Diddy was gonna be up in that shit, dog. Diddy was gonna get the finest of teen Virgin to ship out to whatever state he wanted, dude. Oh my god. Could you imagine if Diddy was on that shit? Whew. You know what I mean? It's all fun and it's not even fun and games when it comes to white panous. But when you got BBC up in there, oh, and I ain't talking about British channel. You know what I mean? I'm talking about big, black. Ugh, gross. You know, goddamn, dude. Diddy would have fucked up those kids. Diddy would have scarred them motherfuckers for life. Speaking of Diddy, Diddy was on the 2C, of course, which I mentioned before. And I was going more deep in on 2C because I it was pink coke. You know, it's cocaine and shit and blah. And cocaine is like kind of like the base for it because I was watching more documentaries. And Dom Soy. So, that being said, though, cocaine was the base, and this fool goes to Puerto Rico, because that's where it's mainly at, in the Puerto Rico, and shout out to my Puerto Rican homies, and he goes to the people selling it, you know, it's that drug inc. shit, and the guy he's talking to is like, yeah, you know, we do this, we do that. It has a little bit of everything in it because the guy thought there was a science called 2C. It's like 2C, a chemical that a scientist engineered back in the 70s. All these drugs go back to the 70s with, fuck, I forgot what's that shit where they gave Marilyn Manson or whatever that guy was, Charles Manson, drugs and then he killed people and shit. I forgot what it was called. I forgot the conspiracy name. Anyways, though. 2C was a psychedelic drug which made you hyped, but hallucinogenic as well. But the 2C, what they're slinging out of fucking Puerto Rico, man, that shit's something, dog. So this fool is going in and he's like, so does it have the 2-hydroxymelamine hocidiphine? And the fucking Puerto Rican guy's like, ¿Qué? ¿Qué es eso? No debe. No, nosotros no saben qué es eso, el 2C hashamalelo. You know what I mean? And he's like, what? So there's no 2C? Like the active, actual ingredient that was made originally? No. And the drug dealer dude starts breaking it down. He starts breaking it down and letting the guy know what's in here. So cocaína, un poco de metanfetamina, un poco ecstasy, un poco ketamine. And then the white dude was like, does it have any fentanyl in it? And the drug dealer is like, no tiene fentanilo. And then the drug dealer goes to the guy who's standing right there, like just sitting right there on the couch basically from me. But he's mixing up the drugs. He goes, hey, tiene fentanilo in it? The fucking guy who's making the drugs is like, sí tiene fentanilo en un poco. And then the guy looks back to the documentary, the guy making the documentary, and he's like, okay, sí tiene fentanilo. And the dude is like, oh shit, what the fuck? I was like, hey, yeah. It ain't a fucking party unless it got the motherfucking fentanyl in it, dude. I was like, oh my god. Whew. You hit that shit, you're like,
Yeah, I'm a little lit. So what?
yeah, so what? I'm a little lit. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm on that fentanyl, motherfuckers. And that shit's more expensive than coke because it has everything in it. It's coke. It's coke. It's meth. It's LSD. It's ecstasy. It's fentanyl. I was like, God damn, this Tussi's this shit. Tussi's the bomb. I was like, God damn, made me. I want to try some. God damn. And no, I was like, because yeah, once he did the fentanyl, si tiene, no tiene fentanyl, que sí. Oh, si tiene fentanyl. To go back to the guy making the documentary, sí tiene fentanyl. And then just like that, the quickest reaction I've ever seen, I was like, oh my God. Yeah, scratch that. It has fentanyl. That reminds me of the Rick James skit that they did. He's like, nah, I got more sense than that. I ain't never stepped on Eddie Murphy's couch. Yeah, I remember stepping on Eddie Murphy's couch. Like, what the fuck, dude? Holy shit. So that was awesome. And then they even made, the guy didn't want to do it, the little documentor guy, but it's like, bitch, what do you expect, motherfucker? You're in the lion's den, homie. And whew, he was given pink cocaine. He was given the Tusi because they were like, hey, you got to do this. You got to do this to prove that you're cool. It was straight out of a movie. You need to do this Tusi right here, right now. You need to take this bump, a Tusi, dog, to get the fuck out of here. So yeah, the guy gives him a bump. He's like, oh, whoa. You know what I mean? So that must be it, because the coke gets you first. Like, oh, then you start getting all numb and euphoric. He probably should have took a couple bumps. All right, I'm gonna let you know I'm hella cool, dude. I'm not just cool, I'm hella cool, dog. Like, fuck. But that shit was pretty neat. I was like, wow, that is neato right here. G Willikers. No, I was like, that shit's fucking dope as fuck. I would have been like, hey, compa, let's fucking bust down a fucking line of this shit, a good one. Just, you know what I mean? Goddamn. So yeah, anyways, though, that was pretty cool to see the Drug Inc. version of that shit. And yeah, and I wonder if that's what Biebs was doing. Was Bieber sucking dick, or was he doing the line as a Tusi? Either way, though, he was either sucking Odell Beckham's dick or doing a line of Tusi off Odell Beckham's dick. He was doing something. Unless maybe he dropped the bag. I mean, who knows, dude? He could have done some slick shit because it's famous shit. He could have dropped the bag and we're like, you know what I mean? Better. I don't know, but who knows? But Bieber was sucking that dick, though. I'm saying that shit for sure. Bieber was sucking that dick, son. In the words of Jaguar Wright. They all gay. Will Smith, P. Diddy. That's it. That's all she's saying, really. Odell Beckham. He got sugar in his tank, boy. And, he got sugar in his tank. But yeah, that shit was fucking crazy, dude. And Jaguar Wright, if you don't know, look her up. Jaguar Wright. Black chick exposing the hip hop Illuminati for being gay and butt fucking people and drugging them. I don't have anything bad to say about her, except for that bitch needed to stop chewing her goddamn gum so loud. Like, oh my God, dude, you're driving me crazy with your ghetto ass. Jesus Christ. And then, speaking of ghetto ass, I was watching the draft and old Jamal Charles shows up. And he's like, yo, and coming out of Saskatchewan, Boulder, New Jersey City, for the 63 pick in the draft, the Chief chooses Shamal Jamal. Let's go, Chief. And I was like, what the fuck? This fool can't read for shit. He made me feel like a scholar. Turns out poor boy's retarded. I was like, oh, goddamn it, this boy's retarded. Goddamn. Oh my God. Because I was like, what the fuck? Who let this motherfucker on here? Who let this jigaboo ass motherfucker up on here? Can't read for shit. Really, really, you guys, you let him go. And you know what? I gave him I gave him leeway. Because I was like, it's a lot of pressure. You know, some athletes are smart, but you know, you got a lot of people now are like, you know, school, then athlete versus athlete, then school. But there are some people that are athlete then school. Because I was like, you know what? It was probably just a lot of high pressure. I've given him that. I was giving him that. It's a lot of high pressure, bro. You're nervous. You know, you could think you're ready, reading it perfect until you get there and you're like, ugh. Chief, the number 663, number 63 pick. No, 63rd. For the 63rd pick in the NFL draft, we choose Jamal Johnson, star running back, Tuscaloosa. You know what I mean? But nah, he was like, for the 63 pick for the Chief, we choose Joanama Jamixon. His name was Christian Sampson. What the fuck? But yeah, nah. Apparently he has learning disabilities. So I was like, oh, all right. I don't know. I was laughing my ass off though when he was saying that shit. And then I heard he's the poor boy's a little gumpy. But I was like, all right, you know what? Then good on the Chiefs for making a fucking making a wish type dream. But god damn, boy, old boy couldn't read for shit. If don't put him up if we need to save the world on a reading contest. I thought 50 Cent was gonna challenge him to the ASSLMF fucking challenge. If you could read the book of a Harry Potter page, I was like, God damn. But yeah, so shout out to Jamal Charles. I didn't know you were living with that kind of a disability. I thought your ass was just plain out retarded. Turns out you're actually kind of retarded, so I'm sorry. My bad, big dog. Hell yeah. To that though, I say, dumb soy. Whew. All right, you know what? Real quick though, I'm gonna move into a little segment. Greg G's jokes. I wrote down some jokes. I don't know. Let's see how they go. All right. So I made a beer bong. Beer and weed bongs are kind of gay. You know, cylindrical tubes. We have to open our hole. We force things in and they make us cough and choke. But we kind of love them. Gay guys are hella gay. So shouldn't we hella like gay guys? Just a thought. Anyways. Men like to jack off in weird places. However, it has to be a place just comfortable enough for us to be able to jack it in. Like this guy I heard about called the roller jacker. And no, he ain't jacking off on rollerblades. Although you gotta admit that would be pretty impressive. You know, core strength. Hell, some people even say it's a little hard. But no, he likes to jack off on roller coasters. But he had to stop because of all the complaints. You know, people were saying, oh, my pants. Oh, my pictures are blurry. Oh, bitch, my face. And due to the complaints, I had to stop. I mean, he had to stop. He had to stop jacking off on roller coasters. Whew. Oof. Almost took off my glasses like Clark Kent right there. Almost gave away my secret identity. Oh, thank God. So yeah, that's it right there for that one. That's all I got. But then it led into just Superman jokes. Bear with me now. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. Okay, so I ended. Keep going to that last one. So yeah, that Gogurt choker found his just comfortable. But honestly, he could have just JO'd in a pair of nice Hanes Cool Breeze. It's always comfy when you're wearing those, baby. Ding. I'm gonna do the ding sound no matter what. Ding. But yeah. But then it leads into Clark Kent jokes. I was like, does Clark Kent have to walk around with dirty glasses? Because, you know, if he kind of like takes them off to clean them, everyone's like, oh shit, it's fucking Superman in a suit. Oh, hey baby, it's Superman. That's Superman right there. Puts him back on. Oh shit, never mind. It's just some fucking buff dork. It's just Matt from Love is Blind. Clark Kent can't get LASIK surgery. I mean, he can, but then he's just gonna walk around with dumbass fake glasses. Come on now, what is he gonna be, the Hannibal Buress of superheroes? If y'all don't know, Hannibal Buress got LASIK and doesn't need glasses. He said, I don't know. That's just whatever, right? Whatever. This is the last one I got. What if Superman was like every regular dude and had to self-medicate every 1 to 3 days? For those listening, I'm talking about masturbation. They couldn't see the physical side of it. So yeah, what if he had to self-medicate every 1 to 3 days like every other guy? There'd just be random holes everywhere. You know what I mean? Just hole here, hole there, glory hole here. And it made me think, could that have been the third bullet to JFK's assassination? You know, it just splash. Oh my God! And the reason we can't figure it out is because the DNA just withered away into the grass. So that's all I got. I'm gonna work on them. Thank you, you guys. That was my first couple written jokes. I mean, not really, but the ones that I thought of, fuck it, I'll share it. You know what I mean? Obviously, they need work. I tried my other one, my R word joke, my RAPE jokes. Some of them didn't go over so well. Some people didn't get it. Maybe it was a little bit too much. If the jujitsu crowd would have got it, but anyways, though, you know. My uncle told me as if all people who think they're funny are not professionals. I'm a professional now, motherfucker. So get the fuck away from me. Not in comedy, like joke writing. But you know, I've been podcasting for a bit. I've gotten my couple strikes. You know what I mean? I've bounced back. But he was like, you should do Clark Kent because there's a Clark Kent who's a label owner, record producer. And I was like, motherfucker. I didn't say it like that, but I was like, uncle. In my mind, I was like, my face was like, motherfucker, what the fuck? Because I was like, uncle. Ain't nobody autistic like you who's going to know that there's a Clark Kent record goddamn label owner producer. The next P. Diddy. Maybe. Allegedly. JK. I don't know. I don't even trying to get sued. But I was like, all right, if I'm in front of a black crowd, I'll switch it up. But I don't even think the folks is gonna know that Clark Kent is behind their favorite rapper and shit like that. Come on now, you know what I mean? People only know Jimmy Iovine because people rapped about him, Diddy, Suge, people, you know what I mean? But I don't think he's known like that. So I was like, why are you gonna make me? So it just doesn't make sense to go from Clark Kent, to world renowned, the Clark Kent, Superman's alter ego. You know what I mean? Versus Clark Kent, some fucking random record label executive producer that 10% of the people are going to know. I mean, I get it. It'd be good for a niche joke. Then I could be like, if you're a fucking rap fan, you get it. Or if you're at least black enough. Oh, then maybe you're voting for Joe Biden. Oh, make it like that. If y'all don't know, Joe Biden was like, if you're not black, or if you're black, you're going to vote for me. Because if you're not black, you're not voting for me. Joe Biden said some ridiculous ass shit. I was like, motherfucker, Motherfucker, that is redundant as hell. But yeah, so that was that joke. Those were all my jokes. Those are my critiques. Still working on them. I don't know if it's Kill Tony worthy. If I were to go on that shit, ever go to Texas, yeah, maybe once my compound interest adds up, I'll find myself on a plane ticket. But fuck no. But yeah, thank you guys for listening. Actually, speaking of though, I'm just going through the day. I was in a convenience store with my wife doing my thing. Old lady was like, "Oh yeah, your kid dropped the socks. Kids fucking do that shit all the time." And I was like, "Yeah, they do. You know, having pleasantries, just regular old pleasantries as a human being, as we do." And we started walking away, and she was like, and then don't you know when the basically she was talking like Jamal Charles was reading a book. And I was like, yeah. I didn't even laugh like that. I was like, yeah, whatever the fuck. It's the way I laughed was like in Family Guy when they do a Will Smith skit. Drink your juice, listen to your parents, eat your spinach, Listen to your teachers, go to school every day, Kind of just like that, like, yeah, bitch, all right. Old ass fat bitch on a wheelchair, all right, I'm leaving. But she was nice. She was very sweet though. But that last part, I was like, yeah. But I was like, yeah, that's one of my favorite things about fucking just the polite exchanges that we go through in life. You know what I mean? Like, let's say you're working with people in a warehouse, or just people in your job, people you may meet around, and then you guys are walking away a distance. They're like, and then the you don't know what the fuck they said, but you know it was a funny joke to continue on to what you were talking about. You're like, yeah, all right, later, motherfucker. Like, yeah, I couldn't hear you that well, but all right. Cause me, I'll just hear shit. I'm like, yeah, all right, yeah, you know. Depending on, cause everyone has their little shticks, their real laughs, fake laughs. I ain't trying to fake laugh for shit. Every laugh that I want to do is trying to be genuine. But sometimes if I can't hear it, I'm like, I know you're trying to be funny. You know what I mean? But I know it was funny. I just can't fucking hear it too. So I gotta give something. You know what I mean? I don't know. And then sometimes I feel bad when someone will say something funny. I'm like, all right. And I was like, no, tell me again. What the fuck? Because I really couldn't hear it. And they're like, oh, da 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 da. And I'm like, oh, fuck, dude. That's pretty fucking funny. I wish I would have actually heard it the first time so it hit like how it's supposed to hit. Because then they're like, yeah, I know, right? And I was like, I know. I'm sorry, dude. Fuck. But it is what it is. But that's one of my favorite interactions. Like, then I just started doing it around around not the warehouse, but around the grocery shopping center. I was like, yeah, you know about it. Yeah, just doing it to a ghost far away. I was like, my wife was like, Jesus Christ, babe. And I was like, what? I'm sorry. I really do enjoy that shit. It's just fucking stupid. It's funny. There's funny banter and shit that goes on through everybody's day-to-day lives. Like, just walking away like, yeah, all right. I don't know what the fuck that fool said, but fuck it. I'm going to keep on moving. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is, dog. Oh, shit. Oh, speaking of it is what it is, I got fucked over at work and had to work hella late. A homeboy that I was working with was like, sorry, man. Blah, 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 blah. But you know what, dude? It all came back around because, I mean, not even because I called back to make sure this fool didn't get fucked over, but I had to dip out too. He probably felt that I was screwing him over and shit, but it's like, nah, big dog. I actually have plans and I forget about shit. Dog, you think I just wake up and know all my plans? No, motherfucker. So yeah, it was like, you know, that's another thing. I do live very in the moments with things, and I forget plans or set up plans when knowing goddamn well I had plans, or not just forgetting about having plans. But I try to move around with not fucking over people. So when I knew I had to leave early, I gave calls, be like, yo, I'm dipping out. Boss was like, hey, but you handled your shit, right? And I was like, yeah, dude, I handle my shit. I just like to go out and help when I'm done. Because I'm a G like that. I like to be cool. I like to make sure all my shit's groovy. All my shit's kept gangsta. Everyone's good and held down. So that's why I make calls to make sure homeboy got held down. Even though no one did that for me, but that's how I move. I like to make sure I'm good. My group is good. I don't get fucked over. Everybody knows, you know. I may get a slap on the wrist here or there or told something, but it's better than just dipping out thinking, fuck it. You know what I mean? But I guess that's the difference between me. I am genuine as fuck. I'm not an asshole. Do I wish I could be an asshole more? Yeah, of course. Of course. Sometimes I am, whether people know it or not. Which is rare, though. That's hella rare. Very rare. That's why I'm very nice. Because I don't want confrontation. Because I will do confrontation. But I'd rather be just respectful and push on through. You know what I mean? It's something that you got to change when you're young. So it doesn't form worse when you get older. You got to practice this shit. You know what I mean? So it is a thing. And yeah, you know, just don't try to fuck people over intentionally. If it happens, it happens. But if you can keep it from happening, do it. That's what I did. You know, I made sure this fool had help. Shit like that. Keep it gravy, keep it moving, keep it G. And that's what I did. So yeah, it was cool. Yeah, you know, got to keep it a bean with everybody. And yeah. But thank you guys for coming in, tuning out. I appreciate you guys looking up my fucking last episode. Again, I thank you guys for your 100 and whatever it is fucking views. Oh, I broke my fucking bong. Oh no, not my bong. Not my water bong. I mean, not my beer bong. Not the one I spent all fucking 2-3 hours trying to figure out how to work. Fuck it. You know what? Let's do it. I'm going to shut the show down anyways. Might as well. Oh, and don't forget, I'm also aerating it too. Ha da 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 da. Ha da 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 da. Ha da 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 da. Oh, shout out to my family. My sister and my dad are in fucking Britain. Hello. Hello. Bob's your uncle. Bob's your mama. You fucking cunt. Bad. You know what I mean? Hello, my darlings. Hello, blue. How have you ever had a beans and fucking mash? Shut up, bitch. Shayla's in the basement. Shut up, bitch. But yeah, so that's what's up. You know, they're doing their double decker shit, having real fish and chips. Can't wait because my dad does look fucking British as shit, and he got a fucked up eye and she like so. And you know they hit me up. They were having their fucking wines and shit. My dad was drinking his. My dad was savage. That fool's a savage, dude. That fool's fucking stuck motherfuckers. We said, that fool's a savage. So, but he's drinking his white wine. You know what I mean? My sister drinking her red wine, and some people say, white wine's gay. I was like, I don't know. If my dad drinks that shit, that means that shit's cool with me, dude. Did your dad? What's that shit? When Chip Skylark's like, did your dad tell you that margaritas were gay? My dad told me margaritas were gay, Skylark. Not my dad. My dad was like, shoot, son. I've killed somebody. If I want the fucking margarita, I'm gonna drink a goddamn margarita, son. Shit like that, dude. My dad's a savage fool. So he's drinking his Chardonnay. He's drinking his either Pinot Grigio Chardonnay or like British time in the afternoon. My sister got her red wine, and I know this fool's like later on. He's like, he was telling me about the pubs and shit, so I could just see this motherfucker. He's drinking his beer, just probably making shit up as he goes, just talking stupid. Like, hey, Vivian, look, I'm a fucking Irish drunk. But I'm in Britain. Like, what the fuck? Or he could have been making some fucking, I don't know, probably drinking shit, saying London Bridge is falling down, singing stupid shit. So it was pretty cool to see them doing that shit. They got to see Big Ben. They're gonna see the family jewels, you know what I mean? The Gagoons of the fucking British Empire, the royal jewels. Royal jewels still sounds like balls, but Big Ben. They got to see not the Vatican, but like something cathedral. You know what I mean? I know it. I forgot the name, but they got to see it all, dude. And I was very blown away, dude. I honestly not teared up, but pre-teared up, where you could feel your like gleam, like your eyeballs starting to gloss up. Cause I was like, wow, dude. You know, my sister is half Mexican, half white. You know, but now that she got to do what most white girls who are of higher class that like to pretend that their life is hard, but she got to go see England at a young age. And my dad, being an old motherfucker, 64, got to go back, not in the military, not to go train, not to go do anything, just to go. And I thought that was amazing, you know. Truly a beautiful, fortunate blessing. That's why you know what, y'all may not want to hear this, but all praise to God. I praise God. You know, I don't go to church, but I pray every day. Good or bad, you know, my Coach Dalmaso, shout out Coach Dalmaso. When I was a kid, he would pray in every football game, dear Lord, just keep everybody safe. May we have a good game, blessed with bountiful points, and may the tides be in our favor. But if not, all the glory goes to you, God. Win or lose, the glory goes to you. In your name we pray. Dear Lord Jesus Christ, thank you, amen. I was like, God damn, the glory goes to you, win or lose, win, lose, or tie, baby. It's Godday. I was like, God damn, son. Preach, motherfucker. This fool was like Adam Sandler on the goddamn field. Like, you know, made fucking Reverend L. Sharpton be like, God damn, he's good. This guy's good. You know what I mean? I was like, God damn. But yeah, that being said, I'm going to cut it. I'm outie. Thank you guys for tuning in, showing up, showing out for your boy. This is probably the biggest fucking beer bong of wine I've done. But Donside! Peace.
Pulling out the coupe at the lot. Told him for a 12, fuck swat. Busting all the bells out the box. I just hit a lick with the box. Had to put the stick in the box. Pour up the whole damn seal. I'ma get lazy. I got the mojo deals. We been trapping like the 80s. She said the nigga so. Got the cash out. Told him wipe a nigga no. Say slash. I won't never sell my soul. And I can back that.